I'm Kate Berlant.
I'm Jacqueline Novak.
And this is Poog, an ongoing conversation about wellness between two obsessive friends.
Two untamable intellects.
This is our hobby.
This is our hell.
This is our naked desire for free products. This is Poog.
Greetings, everybody. This week we've put together an episode full of some of our most favorite moments.
Featuring grievances, injustices, and scams. Enjoy our latest remix while we're off the clock. Here it is.
The law offices of Berlant and Novak.
Wait, did I already talk about the guy trying to scam me? The moth guy trying to scam me, a different company? I called because I did the thing where I was in a panic and I Googled like moths, LA, same day. And then it was this company. I called them. Something was weird because they started doing this. The woman goes, well, a lot of other companies will just schedule for you 1 or 2, but we really want to break up the cycle and we really want to make sure that the moths are gone. So what we're going to do is we have you on a, it was like a little bit of a hard sell. I was like, okay. I was like, well, I rent, you know, whatever. The point is, I'm talking about that. She goes, I'm going to connect you to my supervisor. This guy gets on. Hey, we want to give you a good deal here. So what we're going to do, he starts coming with all the good deals he's going to give me. I'm like, all right.
Yes.
He says, okay, so we're going to come here. I'm going to send you over the contract. You just sign that, send it back. I was like, sounds a little weird. I get off the phone. I schedule it. I get off the phone. I immediately Google this company. Yelp. Do not scam. They're spraying something weird to keep the bugs coming back. They will not. No. Truly, they were like, this is your review after review. Scam. Don't hire them. Scam. Hands practically shaking. I call back and I go, I'm not going to get in a fight. I just go, hey, I'm actually not going to do it.
Did you say I heard you're a scam?
No, but I was planning to if they continued to persist because they called me back the next day. I just blocked. I said, I'm not getting into it.
Yeah.
And I'm needless to say, I gave them my credit card number. So I'm checking my credit card statement to make sure I don't have a talk about an egg retrieval of retrieving the egg moths that anyway, the point is the poison worked. The water's happening and I want new pillows. Okay. Okay, you're bringing up me, and again, we never put people on blast on the pod, but I'm ready to by name call out Two Bunch Palms for how rude they were on the phone. And I'll even go further. It was the manager. Okay. So tell me if you think that this is appropriate. Tell me if you think that I'm being, okay. I'm trying to book a room for myself and the room, I'm going with a friend. Okay.
Oh no, Kate.
Let's not even talk about the fact that, no, it's one of my oldest friends. I was 12. Okay. And it's a few of us actually. And it's a room. Okay. The point is around 10 a.m. I'm looking at the website. Here it is. Here's the room price. I screen grab that. I send it to the girls. Everyone goes, that looks great. Perfect. I go, great.
Wait, are you on the hotel's website?
Yes, I'm on the hotel's website.
Third party.
I'm on the hotel's website. They go, this date, that room, here's the price. I screen grab it. I send it. Everyone goes, perfect. I go, I'll book it when I get home.
So more friends?
It's 4 of us in one room. The room sleeps 4. It's 2 king size beds. It's a sleepover. It's one night. Okay. Point is.
Okay. Sorry. I'm shocked and horrified, of course.
Why?
Well, you know, I know you love a sleepover and so do I, but why not have a room to go back to at the end of the night?
I know. Of course. I know. Okay.
The toilet seat warmed by a dear friend's cheeks.
Trust me. I'm scared for that. But listen.
All right, go on.
I go run a couple errands. I come home. It's a couple hours later. I log back onto the website. I've got my credit card out. The price has gone up a full $100. $100 in mere hours.
Right.
And by the way,
skyrocket.
And by the way, am I wrong? That's unacceptable. No, in mere hours. And I'll say another thing.
Yeah,
which is that
I'm taking it in. I'm thinking about it.
It said 1 left when I first looked. I was like, oh my God.
It says 6?
No. I was like, oh my God, 1 left. So I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to do it right when I get home. I get back home, still says 1 left. So I'm trying to say is it wasn't like there were 3 and now there's 1 and the price. Do you know what I mean? And there's a couple, this is mere hours. So I find that crazy.
Absolutely same tier room.
It was the exact same room, not even the same tier. It was the same room. Okay. And I had the screen grab evidence. So I go, I'm going to call them. So I call and I'm talking to someone. Hi. Oh God, I went to book this room just a couple of hours ago and it was this price. And now the price has shot up $100. I'm wondering if there's anything that can be done. And she's kind
You're
of
like, I have the screen grab.
well, of course I mentioned that. Or she was like,
you got it.
no, she goes, oh, because it's like the spring or the desert. She was like, oh, the desert room is that price. I went, no, this was the spring. And then she went, oh, really? And I said, yeah. I was like, I actually even have it screen grabbed. And she said, okay, I can't really do anything. I could connect you to my manager. And I said, yeah, that would be great. This woman gets on the phone, instant hostility. All right. She's not having it. I explain it to her. And I go, and she goes, yeah, there's something I can do. And I go, really? I kind of keep it light. I go, really? Just a couple hours different, the same room, there's something you can do? She goes, no.
It's an algorithm.
I practically hang up on her. I get so, I like, and here's what also bothers me. Not so much as I'm sorry. Not so much as I know that might seem ridiculous. Unfortunately, I'm out of whatever the hell. Just shutting me down. And so I essentially hung up on her. I was like, okay. And I got off the phone and by the way, I could not bring myself to pay the extra 100. So I truly switched the date of the whole event.
Yeah.
To retain the original price.
It becomes a battle of wills. Okay.
Exactly.
We're going, well, I'm certainly not going to pay it now. Because also you're all sharing the room. So this 100 is actually $25 a person, right?
God damn it. Yeah.
No, but
didn't think of it that way. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but it's like to them be like, okay, I guess I'll book it. Like now it's a battle of wills with the manager. So like, I feel like I
could not believe her tone. And I'm just, but be honest with me. Don't you think that's a little absurd? Don't you think she can go, yeah, I can give you the original rate. It jumped up like that in a couple hours. That doesn't really make sense. No?
Yeah. I mean, I
mean, what don't I understand here? And now
is it a boutique hotel?
Yeah.
Term, who even knows what that means anymore.
Yeah.
So to me, that almost suggests, I don't know, it's hard to say whether it's the big national chain or the boutique hotel that would be more in control of their ability to. But I mean, technically, I would imagine that the manager has free reign to adjust that. So, you know what I think is, I'm sure I've brought this up before, but like the unfortunate motto of so much customer service these days. You ready? My hands are tied.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's like.
Well, let me untie them for you.
Yeah. When you said that, it reminded me of something. So when I arrived at this hotel, due to an issue, they brought me to a room that was not the room I had intended to book. Okay. Not even blaming them for that. It's too impossible to explain. Okay. The whole thing. Okay. But so what you're saying about, no, actually it was the spring room. Okay. What I think is sometimes not understood, particularly when you're springing for a luxury, right? A splurge. Mm-hmm. They assume once again, you're this sort of asshole who just sort of books these things without considering
that money is nothing,
and then shows up and goes, this isn't what I saw on the homepage of the website. When in fact, because this is a splurge, I have researched every single page on that website multiple times. Mm-hmm. Like if you go to my history and my thing, it's the same page. I've navigated my way every single way you could around that website. I know everything about the costs and what the different rooms. Like I know more than them. You know what I mean? About the tiers of the rooms and actually the premier suite and right?
Yes.
And I know things like that at a certain tier, these rooms, some of them come with an outdoor shower, some don't, right? Whatever, like all of that. Mm-hmm. And so I know it so well that it's almost like when I arrive at the hotel, they're acting like you've just rolled in and know nothing. And I almost feel like I have to hide how much I know because it'll reveal me to be the peasant or whatever. Right?
Of course.
So I'm trying to like almost act casual or something. Yeah. But then I get to the room. And the very things that I'd booked the splurge for, which were the outdoor shower and a little patio area that you could sit outside, were nary to be seen. Okay. Oh, and this little seating area. Okay. So it was like, no, I splurged. This was clearly like, like I splurged for a room that had those features and that was it. And so guys bringing me in and it's like, you want to roll with the moment, which is just like, here you are, and we're so excited to have you. Mm-hmm, they didn't say any of that stuff, but you know what I mean? You want to roll with the moment. And so my eyes are darting around with a smile still plastered on my face. Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, there's no seating area. This can't be right. Okay. And I'm racking my brain going, could, making sure, because I will not make an error.
No.
I will not be caught wrong.
Of course.
Because then it invalidates everything. Yes. I will not say that I'm supposed to have this and and then be right. Yeah. So I'm looking around before I say shit, right? And then I go, well, let's go take a look in the bathroom. Okay. Not only does it not have the outdoor shower, the tier below it, which has windows in the shower, absent. No, this is a dark. It's as if there was a window there and they covered it up so that they could have a room that they could offer at a cheaper price. You know what I mean? Like they start removing features.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. Okay. And let's just say the guy's name was Jerry. Okay. I go, and I'm like, Jerry,
We got a problem, honey.
I'm pretty sure this isn't the. I'm like, Jerry, I'm so sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, is this the, Premier Junior Suite?
Oh no.
And it's like, no, and no, it's not. And okay. And it's just like, and then it begins this embarrassing thing of, well, that costs more. And I'm like, I know exactly how much it costs more. And I'm fully intending to pay it. And I fully intended to pay it, the whole thing. Right. So it's this embarrassing, like, sorry, that, those things you're describing. So it was me as the person who saw things on the website. When they like put like the fanciest room on the website and then like people don't look and realize that that's the fanciest room. So it's like, so then it's like, okay, let me go back and see what I can do. And then I'm like, I happen to know that the Premier Junior Suite is available. I happen to know 3 are available because I've been on the website all day. It's like, and I know which dates they're available for. I've been through the reservation second, third party site. I know exactly what's available and the whole thing. And it's this sort of embarrassment of knowing all that information, the haggler. So then it's like, he's like, wait here, I'll see. And I'm like, I know there's availability. I know
you
it.
know
I
the website
exactly
better than Jerry knows it. In Jamaica, so the final night, John and I, and by the way, beautiful bar. Again, you said that the hotelification, the bar overlooking the ocean, beautiful, not hotelified, just very, again, just romantic, not fussy, really, really pretty. Okay, the point is, final night, we're leaving dinner. We hear incredible music playing. We're like, what's going on? Like, where is this band coming from? We stumble upon what is clearly a private party. There's a long table and there are like 15. So we had heard from, because of course we made friends with Don, who took us out, snorkeling. And he was like, oh, there are lawyers here.
Who's Don?
Don,
is he a hotel or a guest?
Sorry, hotel.
Okay.
So what the point is, he was like, yeah, there's some lawyers staying here.
Oh my God.
We clocked the lawyers. We've been tracking them. We stumble upon what is a private lawyer.
Like we can charm their asses.
Well, the band fucking rules. Okay.
Oh my God.
Talking 7-piece band. And the lawyers aren't dancing, as you can imagine. They're by the bar getting hammered. It's like all these, it's like these like men, these like
little sweat on the back of an overly long shirt.
Older, like white guys, like, bah, I go, John, we're crashing this party right now.
Oh my God. Of course.
We go in, we start dancing.
Yes.
From the heart. Again, we're not dancing because it's like, oh, we're dancing because we're fucking moved by the fucking music. And
now did you see someone catch a glimpse, their eye kind of over their buddy's blue shirt shoulder?
Yeah. A few people started looking at us but it's not a big party. I want to be clear. 20 people.
Amazing.
This is a small
which is
party.
Much
and John
riskier.
and I clearly don't belong. Very risky, highly risky.
Phenomenal.
People are looking over at us. We're dancing. The band goes, this is our last song. And it's that thing too, where it's like, oh no, like they're used to performing for tourists. So it's like a reggae, like, and they're playing like, every little thing's going to be all right. Or something. And I was like, no, that can't be it. No, more.
Were you actually calling that out, or is that just your soul?
I'm calling it out.
Verbally.
Don't stop. So one of the guys, of course, one of the gay lawyers came up to us and was like, are you guys those comedians or whatever?
Yes.
We're like, yeah. So then I start chatting him up and I go, listen, the band cannot be done. You need to tell your boss to like add a couple more hours to the fucking thing or whatever. Yeah. I watched this happen in real time.
Boss, sweetie. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I watched this partner with a cigar in his hand go to the band, something. Clearly a little negotiation happens. They start playing.
The partner, the gay lawyer is not.
No, the gay lawyer is not the partner.
Cigar, to be clear.
Yeah, this other
guy
guy
has spoken to the cigar man.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting too excited. I'm forgetting the order. I'm getting to the order.
Okay.
So the gay guy is like, da da da. I'm like, you got to tell your boss to like get the band to play more, because it was like 10 o'clock. I was like, they can't be done. This is, I am by the bar, cigar man, lawyer. I hear you guys are comedians, right? And I'm like, yeah.
No.
We start chatting. I go, you got to get. He goes, we're a law firm in Philadelphia. By the way, this like hammered drunk, and this detail will come later. This hammered drunk lawyer comes over to me. We're the best law firm in the world.
No. This is too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We're the best law firm in the world. Drunk out of his fucking mind, leaves.
I'm talking to the lawyer. He's got the cigar. At one point, I'm best mom in the world. And then the
Are you wearing those sandals?
I'm wearing my Target. So again, want to be clear. Went to Jamaica from New York. All I had were winter boots and winter coats. I had only winter gear. I emergency ran to Target.
Which is where you go when you have a trip.
2 swimsuits, flip-flops.
One of the only places you
dresses,
can get swimsuits
everything.
all year long.
And honey, it was dead winter, 30% off.
And the Exhilaration brand continues to surprise and delight every season. That's all
I know is I had everything I needed for my trip. So I'm wearing, but the partner is talking to me. He's got a cigar. He goes, does this bother you? Motions his cigar.
Okay.
I go, no. I go, and where? I go, it reminds me of my childhood.
Oh my God.
He goes, oh, did your dad smoke a cigar? I was like, no, but his friend used to. I'm like,
ew.
I know.
No, sorry. I'm loving.
What am I doing?
My ew was phenomenal. Okay.
And John and I both felt he was flirting with both of us. We're like, wait. He's like,
there it
loves
is.
us both. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm sure.
So I'm like, we got to get the band to play more. And then I watch in real time.
You're
Cigar
on
Man
a mission.
go.
This is you. You've locked in that tonight there's more. Like you've decided the band has to play more. And you're like,
yes.
A dog with a bone. Okay, keep going. Sorry. It's just an essential part of your personality in this.
Well, I locked it in. I watch him go over, talk to the lead singer. They work it out. They start playing. I go over to the bar and I go, I want 7 beers for the band right now.
Oh my God, Kate.
They're not getting them beers. And I carry over Red Stripes to the band.
Yes.
So fun on the company tab.
They said they're all sober.
Needless to say, I know. They start drinking beer.
It was on the company tab? Wait, hold on.
Yes, it's on the company tab.
Did you say it's on the company tab? Did you know it was just happening by virtue of?
I knew that it was a private party. I knew that the card
you just
was down.
asked the bartender, hi,
yeah, it's a 20-person party,
and he sees that you've been talking to the partner.
I had a tequila soda on the company. Yeah. No. I'm in. What are they gonna do? Hey, you can't have drinks here. No. Not after we're dancing and making them experience joy for the first time in their life.
Connecting with life. The entire reason they came on the vacation.
The entire reason they came on the vacation
is spontaneously. Sometimes you have to be for someone else. The entire reason they came on the vacation. You have to actually serve that up a lot in life. Oh, I mean, if we're poor, you know.
Mm-hmm. We're like, we cannot believe that the night ended with that. Like the trip ended with that. Just unbelievable. We go back to our room. We're sharing this room. It's around 12:30. I hear all of a sudden.
Wait. This is...
okay, no, so it's scarier. So we're in this unbelievable lagoon cottage on the water.
Yes.
Fucking psychotic. Okay. It's the nicest place I've ever stayed. And we're in there and we hear something. We're brushing our teeth together, his and her sinks. And we hear like something that is enough to make us both kind of turn around and go, like, what was that? And it kind of, a little scary. Like, oh, is it a fucking like animal? Like, what the hell? So we hear that. We're kind of scared, but then we immediately dissolve. So we're brushing our teeth. John goes into the bedroom area. I'm in the bathroom and I hear John say, whoa, you guys. I go in. 2 drunk lawyers are standing in our hotel room.
Wait.
No. My adrenaline shoots through the roof. 2 drunk men in the room, here to clearly rape and murder. I start to scream. I don't scream. I go, get the fuck out of here.
Wait. Okay, hold on. John goes out first. You're still in the bathroom. And then you hear John say, guys.
John, I'm in the bathroom, but it's like one open. I hear John as if a puppy has wandered in. I hear John say like, whoa, you guys, like, what are you doing here? I go in.
So they entered.
The fear.
They're not at the door. They entered.
They entered.
So
they're standing.
So John's reacting. He's not at the door and people have kind of argued their way in.
They've already walked in.
John Hurley saying, guys.
So John Hurley is like, guys. I was like,
okay, so let's give it to me for real.
I say, what the hell? And I'm like, and one of them is the guy, one of the best law firm in the world. It's that guy.
Of course he is, yeah.
The super hammered guy. And then a less hammered, but still very hammered guy. The very hammered guy is walking in and he's fully in. The other guy's still kind of lingering by the doorway. And they're like, this is our room. This is my room. I go, this is not your room. They're like, this is our room. And I'm like, this is not your fucking room. I was like, you need to get the hell out of here right now. And I walk outside
to encourage them to get outside and to be in more public space.
Yeah. And just because I soon realized, like, okay, they're not being aggressive drunk. Yeah. They're actually so hammered. And I think they actually are confused. Like something's going on that I don't understand, but this is the scariest thing in the world.
And there's a good chance they are staying in a lagoon room.
Yeah. I don't feel the need to scream like, help! Like, But because it's also the resort, it's small. It's like if I were to scream, everyone would hear, whatever. But this one guy won't get the fuck out of here. And he's like, this is my suitcase. I'm like, that is not your suitcase. That is our suitcase.
Is John saying anything too? Like, is John screaming
I have to say, not protecting me. I peacocked. I was pumping. I was like,
you went like the masculine energy.
A switch got turned and I was like, get the fuck out of here.
How the hell do I not have this on film? This is devastating.
I know. So I'm like yelling loud enough, being like, get the hell out of here, whatever. They wander out. We close the door.
You're not trying conversational at all. You're not like, I feel like I would just be like,
I'm get the fuck out.
Okay, get the fuck out. Okay.
No, I'm pure anger. I have the adrenaline surging. I'm like, how the hell are they in here? What's going on? Are they, but then I'm also clocking, okay, they're not being like physically aggressive or anything. Like they truly are so hammered, but there's nothing worse on earth than drunk people. Like, it's just the scariest.
Totally, yeah.
It's like
horrifying.
Like The Last of Us, like the zombies, like that's just alcoholism. Like if it's all around and it's like, and I'm just like so scared of them because they're so out of their minds. And so I immediately call the front desk and I'm like, hi, there are 2 drunk lawyers.
Did you say lawyers?
Because I know they're from the retreat. Right. I'm like, there are 2 drunk men from the lawyer retreat. They're in our room. They got in. The guy's like, okay, lock your door. Like, do you want me to send security? I was like, yes, you do need to
Wait, were they out yet? Were they out yet?
Yeah, they're out. They're out. So but I close your door by the door. And I'm like,
and
how the hell did they get in there? How the hell? And John was like, was the door open? Maybe the door was open. I was like, the door was not open. I opened the door and closed it. There's no fucking way that door was open. So I call the front. I hear one of them outside, like, our key worked for your room or something. Like, well, how do we get in? So there's an identical lagoon cottage directly across. Okay.
Okay. This is
so
building
like,
slight.
Maybe
the lawyers first of all, wait, don't forget they're lawyers. So watch their defense closely. Why did my key work? Why did my key work?
So
show us that your key worked.
Still like,
we can't.
Well, by the way, I'm like, imagine being dead asleep and the door opens and there are men in there. I mean, that's literally your life's ruined. Can't sleep ever again. I mean, but the point is they're gone. So I watch them. I go, okay, they're in. I go, so clearly.
You're like, okay, at least that is their room. Like, across the way.
That is their room. But like, what the hell? They weren't angry. Like I was like, okay, we're going to sleep. Sleep like a baby. But I said to John, so as soon as they left, I go, this room is free. I say to John,
okay.
And I'm walking around the room. So sure. I go, if they think we are paying for this night.
Now, is your belief, and tell me if this isn't even coming into it, okay? But is your belief that the key of men was, the keys were made in such a way that there's no security because these other guys' keys does open our door? Is that what you'd be coming at the hotel with in your mind?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, how is this possible? But yeah, their keys work for our room.
If that's
insane.
If that's true.
Right? That's insane.
Then
if that's true, then the night. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, wake up, have coffee, fucking breakfast on the lagoon, diving right into the water from the room.
But what about in the morning? Do you see the lawyers or anything?
No. So I'm terrified of seeing the lawyers. Right. And I was like, John and I are going to be swimming all morning outside the lagoon, If they come out and try to talk to us, I'm going to be like, hey, hope you're like, but then I'm also realizing, okay, this was a mistake. Like they weren't intruding.
Thinking it was his suitcase is interesting.
But here's what I can't get over. Them walking in and the one guy not leaving. That's where I'm like, burn in hell.
Right.
There's a woman screaming at you, get the fuck out. And you're just standing there in the room.
And you're deciding to argue the case.
Yeah. I mean, but anyway.
The one guy, you mean the less drunk guy?
No, the more drunk guy.
No,
the more drunk guy wouldn't leave.
And the other one did? Like he left, like trying to get his buddy out. The other one is
in the doorway. And I start screaming at him, get your fucking guy, get him. And he's like, oh, whatever his name is, like, oh, let's go.
Right.
I'm like, no, physically go get him right now. Physically go get him right now.
Did it ever occur to you or did you, I'm not suggesting this, I'm just curious because in my mind, I'm like putting myself in the circumstances to physically like push his drunk body towards the door?
So I didn't want to touch. No. So I didn't want to touch at all. And when I was waiting in the doorway
and I stimulate.
Yeah. And I just like, even in the moment, I was like, he was so drunk. He still wasn't fully leaving. And I had the urge to kind of, John said he like put his hand on his back kind of firmly to lead him out, but didn't push. And I'm still like, when it comes out, I'm like, is he going to like turn around and sock me? Like, I just don't know. Like he's so fucking X's in his eyes. Drunk.
Oh God. Yeah.
Might as well be dead.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, anyway, in the beautiful glow of the morning, I'm like, maybe we won't get the room free. I'm like, maybe. Now, here's what I want to know. What do you think?
Well, are you still wondering what happened and why they got in? And are you dead sure you closed the door?
Yes.
Because I would assume, knowing you, you're pretty fucking sure if you closed the door or not.
The door was closed. And that is fully confirmed. Yeah. The door was completely closed. What do you think I'm entitled to?
Was there any follow-up by the hotel in the morning?
No. That was checkout day. What do you feel?
I mean,
how much outrage? Or
is there none?
Am I overreacting?
Did you feel outrage at the hotel? Because do you believe the key opened both doors?
Yes. And I felt, yeah, I guess at that point I thought their key opened our door.
You know, it would be an ugly, I don't know what this would prove or do, but an ugly little thing would be to switch your room key at the party. So the lawyer switches his room key with yours, pulls it out of your little purse, okay, whatever, and then uses that to get in your room and be like, but my key worked, look.
I know. Oh my God, I know.
Like, I'd be like curious about like security camera. I don't know. I would be curious about what happened.
Okay. So we go to check out. Everyone's been lovely that works there. It's been a great experience. And I say to the woman at the front, did they talk to you about what happened last night? And she's like, no, what happened? I tell her and she's like, oh, to be honest, she's not as horrified as I would like her to be. I was like, they were like drunk and like wouldn't get out. We had to like scream at them. I was like, it was pretty awful. It was like pretty scary there when they first came in. It was like, but I'm like, well, she can't, like, these guys, whatever. She says there's a thing because our cottages, normally it's like people are renting that whole area. So it's like, oh, it's a bachelor weekend or whatever the fuck. So the two villas, the key worked for both. That's the point.
She alerted you to that.
Their key worked for ours. She just
admitted that.
Yes.
Kate, I'm in shock. That is absolute negligence. That is absolute. That's insane. What do you, what is the primary responsibility of a hotel? I froze. A room with a lock.
So
it's like, you don't pay for the room, you pay for the lock.
So I said,
you pay for the whore to leave.
I said, and she kind of said that, like, she was like, I'll alert the IT people. I was like, yeah. And I because she's so relaxed about it, I was like,
the IT people. Oh my God.
Yeah. Or something. And I was like, whoa. And I wasn't, I just said, is there anything you can do for us? I was like, that seems pretty, crazy that their key would work for our room. She goes, I'll be right back. I hear her on the phone. She's talking to someone. Then she comes back and she goes, I talked to our manager. He's sincerely sorry.
I wanted to give you single pina colada.
We're going to take 2 of your dinners off the tab.
Ew. I'm sorry, Kate. Nope. This is bad enough that I don't even think you didn't get you didn't get it in the moment right there. And I think you still have recourse. This is insane.
This fucking rules. I'm going to email them today.
Like, I feel like I'm
going to email them today because
listener, correct me if I'm wrong.
At a Holiday Inn, another guest's key doesn't work for your room.
Exactly. It's the number one.
At a roadside motel.
Yeah. Also, like, there must, not to have to call the boys in Philly, but like legally, surely, like, to run a hotel, there are certain like basic things. Okay. Actually, it's an interesting idea. You should get the Philly boys themselves to represent you.
I know. We sue them.
We could have assaulted her in the courtroom.
Well, by the way, that's almost the difference. I'm like, if I had been alone, I would have lost my fucking mind. And I would have. Okay, so you're saying, this is huge, Jacqueline. So you're saying I should email and say, it just doesn't sit right with me paying for that final night.
Oh my God. Kate, no, it just doesn't sit right with you not calling the cops, in my opinion, and taking massive legal action. Final night. Okay, there's a couple of thoughts. One, I've never taken legal action. Okay, I know nothing about legal action. I'm speaking merely in the world.
I would never take legal action.
Whatever. Yeah. Like, what happens if a hotel has bad wiring in their room? Okay. And a minor fire started and they put it out. And it's because they had bad wiring, like, that they installed. Because here's the thing. It's not even accidental. It's like essentially a policy.
I'm actually, as you're talking, I'm like, oh, we're not paying for that final night, honey.
You keep saying final night. Whole trip. plus a free one next year at their sister property. Final night. Kate, what I'm trying to suggest to you is that you were put in literal
danger.
Literal danger.
I know.
Okay.
I know. By the way, John and I could have been having sex. Look, you know what I'm just saying?
Yeah.
They came in 12:30. We could have been, by the way, it wouldn't have been okay under any circumstance. Could have been naked, could have been fucking, could have been asleep, could have been mid-proposal. We could have been mid-breakup.
Well, these are not, again, I go back to assault, Kate. You were it's like,
No,
it's not about like, we could have been having the finest steak dinner of our lives. Okay. And it would have been ruined.
By the way, the lawyers say the lawyers getting on my side, we could have assaulted them.
Well, this is what you say to the lawyer boys. You head down to Philly. Okay. And you roll in and you say, boys, there's two options. You can either be dragged into this case as a witness or you can take the case. And you'll fight your goddamn rights. You'll just fight your goddamn ass off to get me a settlement. Or I don't know. There's something poetic to be gleaned here.
Does anyone else feel like August is the Sunday of summer? It's the perfect time to hit reset before the autumn rush.
I just start thinking about sweaters and blankets and all that sort of thing. Getting a few key pieces that'll really sustain me is what I'm looking to do.
I am doing a big closet refresh right now. It feels really good to do at the end of one season, at the end of summer, making way for fall. And Quince proves that you don't need a crowded closet to look incredible. You just need the right pieces. So why not replenish with some signature items?
As we have discussed in the past, they specialize in effortless quality essentials.
Ultra soft cotton, premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. Their items are beautifully tailored, built to last, and transition seamlessly from morning to dinner.
Quince also has premium stretch denim, starting at just $50, with the kind of fit and structure and weight that you would expect from a luxury designer brand.
Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. And they work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middlemen, so you're paying for quality, not the brand markup.
Right now, it's all about the sheet set that I got from Quince and my new duvet. It inspires me to make the bed in the morning, because later when I slip into the sheets, I can enjoy them just that more effortlessly. Yeah, I'm a fan of Quince. I've been one for a while. They do everyday elevation of all kinds of items, from hotel quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
I have purchased and enjoyed Quince cashmere. I've also given it as an amazing gift. So why don't you upgrade your everyday? Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/Poog.
Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada and the UK too.
That's QUINCE.com/Poog.
Electrolytes are key. Salt is life. Element is salt, but it's also delicious, addictively so. Lemonade, probably my favorite flavor. Watermelon, raspberry. I don't want to brag, but I was hungover today. And guess what? You can actually hear it in my voice, the gravel. I did a pink lemonade element. It was fabulous. Now they're doing Element Lemonade Iced Tea.
Lemonade Iced Tea delivers Element's science-backed electrolyte formulation, plus naturally occurring caffeine, 50 milligrams, L-theanine, and polyphenols for a powerful blend of antioxidants. What are we talking about? Well, it's a formula they've designed to support a healthy lifestyle without hammering those adrenals or just destroying sleep.
Unbelievable. Caffeine being added to Element. I stopped in my tracks.
Kate, you realize that caffeine doesn't actually give you energy, right?
I love caffeine, but as you know, you got to be careful with the way you're ingesting caffeine.
No, it just blocks the receptors that make you feel tired. That's a painful truth, and one that, well, I guess Element is interested in helping us navigate.
The combination of the hydration with the electrolytes and Element with the caffeine stabilizes you, and it can fit into your day in an easy way versus your usual ways that you go about getting coffee or procuring caffeine.
Look, I drink Element because well, it all started with all the sweating and noticing that I felt better when I had an electrolyte drink during a deep workout or a sauna session.
Isolated caffeine, the kind that's in a lot of energy drinks, hits harder and drops faster because there's just nothing there to smooth the curve. Tea, however, works differently. The caffeine comes bundled with L-theanine and polyphenols And the way that it exists like that naturally in the world is the point. That's what gives you a noticeably steadier feeling. There's less of a spike and less of a drop.
Element Lemonade Iced Tea uses a full black tea extract. No, not isolated caffeine. Plus a meaningful dose of electrolytes free of sugar, artificial flavors, or other dodgy ingredients.
It's built on the same formula as Element's core drink mix, sodium, potassium, and magnesium at levels shown to support optimal hydration. Trusted by Stanford neuroscientists, functional nutritionists, and professional athletes across the NFL, NBA, NHL, and CrossFit.
Get a free 8-count sample pack of Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase of element.com/Poog.
Find your favorite flavor or share with a friend. And they have a no questions asked refund policy.
Try Element and see how you feel. If for any reason you're not satisfied, well, Element's customer service team will take care of you.
What do you think about dogs being off leash in public? Because I have a huge issue. First of all, I have a friend. This is unbelievable to me. I have a friend, dear friend, an old friend, who's a doctor essentially. She's a PA, physician's assistant, right? Mm-hmm. She sent me a picture, smiling, face puffed up, bite mark in her face,
from a dog,
swollen, was bitten in the face by a dog, by an off leash dog, who came for her friend's dog. She picked up her friend's dog,
leaned down to protect it.
The two got in the way of the two dogs, bit her face. If I were bitten in the face by a dog, I will see you in court.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine I'm going for the jugular. It would be to say, I'll see you in court.
Well, because also
how fun that would be. Imagine, by the way, the first time someone said it, genius.
Yeah,
Think about that.
I know.
Okay, the first time someone said it, that's a joke.
Yeah,
like that's a funny thing.
So imagine taking.
It's not like I'm going to sue you or whatever. Like
my dad was the I'll see you in court guy. Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm just saying. Imagine if your
my dad
had been the first one. I'll see you in court.
Richard Lewis,
but
from hell.
Yeah, exactly. Law offices of Berlant and Novak are officially in session, and I am going to be in court.
First order of business: switching the name to Berlant and Novak.
Saying my own name wrong as usual.
It's ongoing. I struggle with mine too. Jacqueline.
Okay, but wait. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick context. So first of all, and there's a wider spiritual context here, right?
Sure is. I'm sure there is.
I'm taking charge.
Wow.
So I have, as we know, ADD, various learning disabilities was taken. Took my SATs with extended time. I had various
lucky bitch
learning disability coaches. Okay,
no one spotted those in me.
I struggle. C- in math. I had to basically bribe teachers. Like it was impossible. The point is, and I'm not proud of this, but I am often very much with financial things, numbers, my eyes crossed. I go deal with it. I don't know. I am someone who is perfectly primed to be taken advantage of in any kind of okay. So basically,
I will beg to differ though. You chase down the money. Okay, I feel like I can't, I go, Kate, Poog check's coming in. You're like, I'm looking at the numbers. Sure you didn't forget to pay me, Jacqueline.
No. I agree. So it's a combination. I wouldn't say I'm fully someone. It's not that simple. But the point is,
nothing ever is, right? We contain paradox.
Nothing ever is. No, nothing ever is simple.
But let's go down this one. We'll go down this one path without the statement including all, because it can never.
Yes.
Go.
Yes. I have reason to believe.
I'm soaring right now, by the way. The people need to understand that this is a spontaneous Poog. This is a spontaneous Poog. You heard me. All right, go on.
By the way, I'm already wanting to let them down. Don't get too excited. Okay, the point is, I am going to be investigating further, figuring this out. I will be figuring this out. But I have reason to believe that my accountants have bent me over their office couch.
Yeah.
Pulled my pants down to my ankles.
Yeah. All the way down.
Right. And have been railing me in the ass.
They're in high heels. So when they bent all the way down to bring your pants to your ankles, they had to do a full hamstring stretch.
Exactly.
They actually were going further than their own ankle to get yours down.
I think I have been.
They had to tug. They had to tug him to get over that ass that she's been working up since January. All right.
So we're gonna, I don't know how, we're not gonna get too in the weeds. The point, listen, I don't have a business manager. I just have accountants. Okay.
Pull up the files.
I'm literally too embarrassed, and I'm too embarrassed to say actual numbers here because I think it will.
Why are you embarrassed to bring up the numbers?
Because it's such a high amount that it seems like, because a moment ago I was almost prepared to pay this, right? I was like, I remember when I got the bill, I went, oh my God. And I went, fuck. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I was like, well,
I mean, have you sent it to my dad yet?
I would love to. Oh, okay. So one of the accountants just got back. I will be on the call. Okay. Cause I said a call, bitch. Oh, sorry. Cause I sent a call. I would love.
I'm laughing because I'm just imagining.
By the way, I would honestly love, because I don't have a parent who is able to, like, I need a financial, I need the uncle, the dad figure to go take a look at this and go, this is fucking bullshit. So.
Though I'm not sure it is. And that's that. I'm just going, like, I looked at it. I was like,
can I just tell you one thing? Can I tell you one thing?
Yeah. So you have a friend.
Really? You thought that made sense to you?
Well, I didn't
because a friend just looked at it and literally called me and goes, this is astronomical. This is the bill of somebody who has multiple homes in multiple cities in different countries, who's accruing millions of dollars, who.
Oh, really?
She was like, this makes no sense for you at all.
The friend you mentioned earlier?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm hiding. I'm sure she wouldn't care. Robbie Hoffman. I literally Robbie Hoffman.
I know, protecting her from her own accountants. You see what I'm saying?
I know. I know. Because a couple of years ago, maybe it was as recently as last year, she was like, you like your accountants? I was like, well, it's great because again, this is color for the photograph, for the picture. I don't do anything, meaning I'm not there with the bookkeeping going, I have a business card, I have a personal card. That's how the expenses are divided. I'm not there going, like, I don't have the ability, the bandwidth, whatever, to be chasing down files and send. Do you know what I mean? Like, they do all of that for me. Taxes, yes.
If your business is a freaking LLC or whatever the fuck.
Exactly. S Corp, all of it. Okay, so they're doing all of that for me. Here's my mom calling me. I'm going to just silence it.
Why? You called the tribunal about this?
Yeah.
Who else? How many people did you text?
Let's hear how worried she is. Hang on. Wait. Hi, Mom.
Oh my God. That's fucking insane.
Wait, I can't hear her.
What? What's insane?
I mean, well,
yeah.
what she said, but also if it's true, check with Dan and.
No, I know.
Wait, will you forward it to me?
Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm talking to Jacqueline. Yeah. I know. Well, who knows? But I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I just texted and I said, and there's a call that's going to happen next week. Let's see. I'm going to send it to Jacqueline. Jacqueline's dad might take a look at it.
Is he a businessman? I mean, is he a accountant guy?
He's a businessman in the sense that, he knows.
No, he's definitely is he a businessman? I mean,
he's big time. No, I know. I'm just like, he's not an accountant, but he's.
No, but he knew a lot of CPAs. No, but he runs his own business is the point, his own consultancy.
I'm sure that Richard would be able to look at it. He's a banker.
Okay, great. Well, then I'm going to send this to Jacqueline. Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it.
I've gone down these paths where I was convinced I had been fucked.
Okay, bye. I know. Well, that's my big fear is that I go through all of this and they go, nope, that's just the cost.
Well, I mean, I also think, I think Robbie is likely shrewd in these matters, but.
No, but even Robbie, and I said this to her, Robbie's like, my tax stuff, it takes me a day. I sit down. I go, see, right there. I can't even do that. I'm never going to be there at the desk going, let's see, April. What was I spending in April?
No. This is what I'm saying. I'm just going, if Robbie does some version of her own freaking work, okay, then she's going to be confused. So I'm not, see, you have to remember, okay.
I just sent you a bill that'll make your cock become
a rat's tail,
something you don't recognize. Yeah, a rat's tail. In pure.
All right, hold on.
And by the way,
I'm just saying, does Robbie use an accountant at all?
Yes.
For what?
No, Robbie's going, yeah, I have an accountant and it's, under $1,000, or something a year to compile this stuff. And she's like, no, this is, yeah.
So, all right. Oh, sorry. So it sounded like I was breaking into tears because I rolled this Joanna Check skin grabby rolly.
Anyway, the point is I felt extreme camaraderie. I really appreciate Robbie because, and she even said, and I found this very sweet. She's like, you can come over when I'm doing my taxes this year.
That's sweet.
It's almost like I need that. It's really sweet. And
although you do have a tendency, Kate, to be shocked that you have to pay for anything. Okay. Like, for example, you're like my lawyer, okay, stepping in for our recent things, you know, like Kate just waits until someone steps up. And it's like somehow, you know, my lawyer, okay, I'm paying, you know what I mean? Like I'm paying for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I'll split the bill. There
is no bill. Cause here's the thing, because she gets % of everything. Do you see what I'm saying? I take on that cost, and then you just, can I get in on that?
Okay. I wonder how that does work with people that work together on stuff.
We're our own unique case.
But I have a side story, and I want to say, listen, it's very hard for me to believe that I am taken advantage of, and I very well may not be. I might be getting some crazy white glove service that I just really can't afford or something.
Yeah.
And it really is hard for me to believe, because I have to say, a couple of the women at this firm I've grown fond of. I talk to them. You know, one of them like brought goddamn flowers to my show. Do you know what I'm saying? One of them
do you text these people and go, do I have money?
So one of them I text.
Do you ongoingly text or send questions?
I text.
Then they're functioning kind of like a business manager.
They kind of are.
In which case they'd take 5% of your income. So add it up. So let me just do the math here live for you. Okay. So if that is, if that were 10% of your income.
I thought business managers took 5%. They took 10%?
And no, they take 5. So that would be 10%. So if it were, okay.
5% of.
Okay, 5%. Okay. This is where I'm going. I mean, I recall 10 shows at the Bell House. Okay, no wonder I recall Nordic knots times 3. Okay, hold on. Okay, 5%. I recall tile.
By the way, my Nordic knots jute just arrived.
Wow. I'm still in absolute hell. Wait, hold on.
I presented with the question, do I roll it out before a party?
Let me see this. Okay, let me just double check this. Yeah, so that's that rounded up number is 5% of
give it to me.
And sweetie, I think you might have. Am I not
net? No, sorry, gross, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at this year.
I recall a couple movies.
Honey, movies don't pay.
I know.
So let me tell you, and again, I was in Bend, Oregon.
Of course, we all remember.
I'm in Bend, Oregon. I'm on the treadmill.
The haunted treadmill.
I'm like, get me out of fucking Bend. I've never used a hotel gym 2 days in a row. I'm down there just trying to get out, right?
Trying to trick the ghost.
I'm in. That actually is good. I'm like, you could really work out. You know what would make you work out? If your house is haunted.
Because you're on a treadmill, the ghost thinks you're running away. Sorry, go on.
I'm on the treadmill. I'm not like high pace running, but I'm running and I'm out of breath, right? My accountant and I had been, what was it? There had been something I was dealing with. And she really held my hand through this. Here's a fucking example. I got a weird Bank of America thing. I'm locked out of my account. I go, what? There was this whole thing that she helped me with. Okay. So I was in the middle of this process with her of getting locked out of my accounts and whatever.
Screaming. Yeah.
She's calling me. I go, I should pick up even though I'm out of breath because like this could be, you know. So I do the thing where I put my feet on either side of the treadmill. I'm out of breath. I go, hi. I go, sorry. I said, could I call you back in about, 20 minutes, half an hour? I'm just on a run. And she, very excited voice in her tone that I've never really heard. She goes, this will only take a moment. And I go, oh, well, of course. She goes, it'll just take a moment of your time. She goes,
let me guess. She need to send you a code.
No, listen to this. Listen to this. Imagine hearing this. I have great news. So I'm sitting there going, is she about to tell me like, you just got this crazy, like, what could it be? I won the lottery. It's in my accountant, right? I have great news. I go, oh.
Like you got an unexpected tax return or something?
Yes, okay. Exactly. Like we actually moved the decimal wrong and you didn't make this, you made that. Like
Once again, hoping fantasy world, but go on.
No, I know, but why else would she be so excited saying I have great news? I was like, nothing bad had happened. I was like, okay, but she's calling. I should pick up. I have great news. Oh, what is it? I say. She goes, and so I'm going to make up the names of the company now, right? She goes, I have great news. What is it? Maxman & Sons is merging with Warner Inc.
Snake in the Grass Accountants is merging with Wells Fargo.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And do you go, why is that good news?
And I go, oh, and she goes,
yes. She goes, it's great. So, and she's like, on your end, nothing will change. It's still your same team, everything. She goes, but
Kroger and Sons will be present.
Yeah, but Kroger and Sons, exactly. They're like, the emails will look different. The letterhead will be different. It's the same people. She goes, and then this is when I go, is something. She goes, they handle, this stuff, which we didn't really have at the old firm. And she goes, and they even have a program to help disabled children. And I was like, oh.
So this was she's got the Rolodex out, and she's calling every client and going, let's push this through as good news.
Full-throated. I have great news. And I have to say something. She sounded elated. It was like she was kind of telling me you won $1 million. And so I wanted to be friendly. I go, oh, well, congratulations. Like, sounds great. Like,
that means nothing to me. I don't know.
Yeah. But the full out of breath, I have great news. My feet are on the side of the treadmill. It's going. I'm like, okay,
So here's what it sounds like to me.
But I thought it's hilarious. I mean, it was so fucking funny. Like, I have great news. We're merging. It's like, nothing will change on your end.
See, I think she's on her treadmill and she has to get through 90 clients before she gets to the movies. Did you call the clients? Okay, no, now she's hustling up Columbus towards the IMAX. And
yeah.
Maybe this is her 50th call and she's truly out of breath.
Yeah. I know.
But so she's gone, you know what? It's faster if I just go, it's great news, and then just dump it on them. That's why she wouldn't call back. She just wants this shit done.
Totally.
She's like, I'm going to blow past them, dancing wildly.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. Okay, just quickly, I can't get off of this. Jacqueline traveled to St. Louis to honor her sister for her sister's 50th birthday. As we all know, Jacqueline has a tree nut allergy, meaning allergic to trees. She can consume almonds, sure, but whatever. The point is...
You said allergic to trees. It made me laugh.
Yeah. Her sister goes, I'm going to make the entire event a nut-free night so that you can just enjoy your night. You don't have to worry. The whole night's nut-free. I think we all know what happens next, okay? Jacqueline fucking takes one bite of an appetizer. Instant reaction. She runs to the kitchen like a martyr, says, don't tell my sister, you'll ruin her night. By the way, I would have been topless in the center. I would have been writhing, okay? She goes, let me slip out the back. Sprints to the hospital. I mean, this is a nightmare. And what I want to know, because you
banging on the door at CVS first to get the Benadryl because I didn't have it with me because the plane, 3.2 ounces, whatever. Those who were here last night know this. That's why I'm talking in this tone, like I'm telling a story from last night because we did not rehearse, and regurgitate stories. But banging on the door, international sign for choking. Okay,
they let her in.
They let me in as they're closing. Guzzle, half the bottle. Get to the emergency room. The Uber driver drives past it. Drives past the emergency room spot. Now we're in a maze of parking lots. My lover and we get out of the car. Okay, my mouth is filling with saliva, so I just knock on the door to say we got to get out. Sprint barefoot, holding my heels. Okay, around the building, feeling frostbite, going like frostbite would be a cute addition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sort of the thrill of that, whatever. Get in, and then it's like security. Put your phone in a basket. Like
that's crazy. So if you're in labor, or you have a knife between your eyes, and you're blind from the blood running into your eyes, you go in. They're like, you still have to put your fucking Galaxy.
And I even go. I just want to be. This is what. Like I'm in the correct line, right? You know what I mean? Like this is what the yes, everyone. And then I get in. Okay, I get through that, and then checking in, and it's like I guess and I go. This is the thing. This is the thing, right? Like this is what everyone has to do, kind of thing, And it was like. So then, whatever. It was interesting.
But what I want to know, because you mentioned, because Jacqueline texted me the other day, I'm writing a letter to the caterer, and I go, well, here we fucking go. Because I was wondering, because what kind of discount do you offer as a caterer? By the way, it's life or death. People have life-threatening allergies, right?
Right.
So is it whole stay free? I mean, what do you offer as a caterer? How mortified are you? You're like, well, we ruined the night. The sister who flew out had to go home. What, 20% off.
No,
what do you do?
I mean,
anyone?
What I tried to say, I was like, you'll forgive me my hospitality advice, you know, my theories on business, you know, because I've got them, right? You'll indulge me that
Would you consider reading it right now?
I haven't, what, a draft?
Yeah. I kind of want to hear it. Don't we want to hear it? Don't we want to hear it, folks? So this feels like a setup and a plan. It's not. Why say?
No,
and then that almost makes it seem more like it's planned.
So you know me, okay, and you understand that what I like to do is, much like Joan Didion, I write to know what I think. Okay? So I drop in to personally, I want to make sure I am unimpeachable, okay, in what I believe, and so I do it on the page.
So I take it you found the email?
No, this isn't an email. This is separately in a Notion.
Draft. Okay.
This is like, I have to be like, this is not going to be an email for me to get everything out. Not just emotions, okay? This is not that.
I've been doing this since the 4th grade. I wrote a letter to my old therapist in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore. You have to break up with your therapist. And they say every 5 years. After that, you're basically fucking. It's like you can't. It's no longer appropriate. It's no longer appropriate.
It turns.
I have a couple of friends in my life, dear people. Something's wrong, okay? And they've had the same therapist for like 12 years.
Oh, I've known ones that are 45 years,
and
3 times a week.
You have to cut. And here's what you do.
Sponge.
You write the email. You go in person. You to bring dignity to the experience.
I don't think you need to bring dignity to it.
I think you have to do a closing session.
Father sends an email. I'm joking, okay? I mean, I was a young girl.
Okay, read the email.
So I want to be clear. This isn't an email. This is a personal document, okay?
Okay, but it could be
my thinking.
It could be an email,
right? Okay, so let's see. And I'm gonna stop if I don't like anything I see.
Just
okay?
I want to hear it.
So I titled this personal document Rebecca's 50th hospital visit.
Oh shit.
I wanted to reach out to give the details about the catering issue directly, because sharing the details with my sister is only going to make her feel worse about the party and what happened, which isn't my intention. I wrote this on the plane, by the way, okay? And then didn't send it that night because I didn't get anywhere. So just understand that, right?
Yeah.
Also, given the fact that I spent the night in the hospital, I hope you can tolerate me giving my full 2 cents on hospitality, customer service, and catering. Okay. First, the fucking hero.
The roosting on a hospital bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
First, allow me to note that anytime I eat outside of my home, I take personal responsibility for the fact that I am taking on risk.
By the way, fucking beautiful. Okay? Yeah, this is incredible.
Thank you. Okay. I am used to failures by restaurants, caterers, and so on. I know that in places where they cook with nuts or food is served that is baked elsewhere, there is a risk of cross-contamination. I do expect waiters to be able to avoid handing me something explicitly made with nuts. Still, it is my risk to take.
It was my choice to go to St. Louis.
Okay. Several weeks ago, when my sister sent out invitations, she alerted the family that she requested the entire menu be nut-free in order to create a completely worry-free environment for me. This is meant as a precaution to reduce risk of human error by the caterers. A server serving the nut-free person the wrong dish, for example, is impossible. She was very excited about the tasting menu. Additionally, she reached out and even offered vegan options given my partner and my
transition
preference.
to plant-based lifestyle.
Return, new paragraph, okay? It's a privately catered event. A nut should not have entered the house. Additionally, we are vegan. Okay.
A nut should have not entered the house.
Okay. It's health related, not religious, and therefore errors there are not catastrophic, but that was mishandled as well, okay? Because it was.
Yeah.
I recommend you issue a swift and full refund. An apology, Oxford, and eat the costs.
Wait. Of the hospital stay and everything?
No, I'm not even talking about my shit. I'm talking about just to my sister. I wanted to go for it. See how it felt to say refund the whole thing, okay? And get ready for this. If you do, you will likely have a long-term customer in Rebecca.
By the way, and there I get the warmth of trying to build a relationship with them.
I'm not a beast, okay? I have had plenty of mistakes made in restaurants over the years, and the restaurants who take responsibility for it.
Here we go.
Quote, of course the entire meal is comped. Following up to find out if I made it to the hospital, etc.
Oh, shit.
These are the restaurants I return to again and again. Proper handling, which should feel to the customer like overcorrection of their error, makes me more loyal to the place than if no poisoning had happened at all. I have raved about restaurants based explicitly on how strongly they, quote, overcorrected. The catering's disregard meant I left very early and didn't get to see my 76-year-old parents toasting my sister. These fly-in family events are rare. Once in a lifetime.
This is a knife. This is really...
I mean, I have more.
Go.
Okay. Here's a rundown of what happened from my experience. Before food comes out, my sister points out to the waiters and caterers, the vegan nut-free people are over there. Pointing out me and my partner, and also pointing out, those two are vegan over there. Okay, this is, I mean...
Again, but I want to, again, a nut should not have entered the home.
Yeah. Shortly thereafter, a wedge is brought to me. I ask, is this vegan nut-free? Doubting, given the cheese, okay? Waiter says, yes, okay? We eat it. I go, wow, coconut-based cheese has come a long way. Parentheses, I asked my sister for the menu contract today and see that there was no vegan wedge option.
Oh.
Next, I'm offered...
They gave you straight blue?
Yeah, straight blue. Next, I'm offered a grilled cheese, which I declined. Parentheses, definitely not vegan. I'm offered a mini samosa, and I go, do these have nuts? The server says, I can't say for sure. I ask them to go check. Then we're brought a pasta by someone, and I take a bite and say, this isn't vegan. The server goes, it is. Chris eats it. I confirm with the waiter again, and she says, it's just pasta, mushrooms. And I go, and butter and dairy? And she says, yeah. The head caterer intervenes. No, that's not for them. And brings us the special item that was meant specifically for the nut-free vegans.
Yeah.
And I eat it, and immediately full reaction. Not cross-contamination, but full, I just ate a mouth full of nuts.
Yeah.
Yes. I just did an instant throat itchy. I go into the kitchen and ask the caterer, this has nuts? And she says, it shouldn't. Okay. Then a man says, the vegan app, cashews. Okay. So I was served the special vegan item meant for me, but that was made explicitly with nuts. My boyfriend and I wondered briefly, shall I call him a husband? Shall I, try to gain more weight? Not just some slut, Yeah. My boyfriend and I each call an Uber in case one arrives faster than the other.
By the way, the forensic detail of that.
Okay, I'm asking for help finding a location the nearest CVS to get liquid Benadryl to slow the reaction. Caterer helps me find a CVS close by as I'm spitting into the trash. We leave, we go to the closest CVS as my throat is swelling and I'm banging on doors, making international signs for choking because it's closing. And they let us in to get it. Then the Uber driver takes us to a hospital. Pain and throwing up begins. IV port established. EpiPen injected. Swelling goes down, and I'm no longer afraid. I'll stop breathing. Several hours of hell at the hospital until 2 a.m., and I miss the send-off brunch the next morning. But this I actually think is interesting. Okay, this is where I go my 2 cents. Here's what should have happened, I said. Okay. Quote. I just drop right into the quote. Rebecca, can you show us who the people with the dietary restrictions are? Rebecca points us out. Someone comes over and asks, hi, I'm so-and-so, the head caterer managing tonight's meal. I wanted to confirm you and your partner are 2 of the vegans and you have a nut allergy. I want to show you the menu real quick and go over it.
Oh, wow.
Additionally, quote, and I threw in names to help, okay? Additionally, quote, Stuart here will be bringing you your items. For safety, please don't eat anything not delivered by Steven. The entire menu is, of course.
Stuart,
Stuart. He's not real, but
Don't eat the stuff Steven brings.
oh, I said Stuart both times.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
By the way, I was like, reading comprehension. Okay, yeah. I'm really locked in.
Right. No, I'm Steven and Stuart here. Yeah, okay. Again, first draft. Okay, first draft.
By the way, I think go with Steven. Stuart's a little on the nose.
Okay. I thought I had a kind of point to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A precise Stuart.
Stuart's a fake name. Steven's a real name.
Thank you. Thank you. And we won't ask who's here tonight. I go, will be delivered by Steven. The entire menu is not free, of course, per Rebecca's request, but for extra precaution, we'd really appreciate it if you only ate the stuff delivered by Steven.
Despite the fact that a nut should never have entered the home.
I know. Anyone with a life-threatening allergy will be extremely grateful for this. Anyone with a dietary restriction will appreciate it. Okay, you see? It's such a simple step that goes so far. So I was offered stuff that wasn't vegan. No mention of nuts or lack thereof was made to me ever. Items I inquired about if they were vegan, I was told blatant misinformation. The server not recognizing the difference between vegan and vegetarian. Okay,
you can't blame
a little
St.
off the
Louis.
rails. Okay,
Yeah.
I expect a certain amount of. I'm off the rails now. I'm on the third cup of coffee on the plane. Okay. Cran vodka, please. Okay. I had 2 on the plane. It was delightful.
Yeah.
I expect a certain amount of disdain for vegans.
Wait, this is amazing.
We are only recently vegan after a health scare and doctor's orders. I still I still expect caterers to be. Okay, right. This is where I'm just like, my true calling is this.
Yeah.
I still expect caterers to be able to cater to specific requests. Weeks ago, when my sister inquires if we'll require vegan food at the party, my boyfriend and I have a long conversation about whether to burden my sister.
Yeah.
Or just say, don't worry about it and just eat what we can and
you actually
fill up.
reached out to me with this very question.
Post-party.
I go, you're flying, they can make it vegan.
Yeah. Because my sister was so excited about the food selection, the special menu, and really wanted everyone to enjoy themselves, we opted to say we would really enjoy it if it were vegan, right? If you could accommodate us, she then did so, okay? We all spent time and consideration on these matters, and the catering group did not. Okay? It's not like a one person had a bad experience, refund $50 situation. No,
they are lucky you did
email.
not DIE.
Exactly.
I won't even say it.
You write her an email and you say, of course, the entire service is refunded. We are horrified. Here's how we're correcting this issue for future customers. I'm sorry we didn't reach out immediately following the event to say this. Our on-site caterer didn't feel comfortable making the refund until speaking with us, the heads of the company. And now I start repeating myself. You write her an email and you say, of course, the service is refunded. I haven't sent it.
Send it in full. Send it in full. By the way, that's the law offices of Berlant and Novak. You send me
that was Poog. If you enjoyed Poog, please subscribe, rate, and review. If not, we will press charges.